say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Denver, Gordon out there with Michael Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Pickett in at the 1 spot. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Here's Brown. Inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Just 2 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. And he drives in.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr., hard to stop this young guy.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. Lillard outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard. Pickett passes to Jokic. Shoots over Portis, and Jokic gets it to go.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Here's Lillard, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Pass to Portis. Right side Jackson. Lillard outside. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Outside Gordon. Come on. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Gordon.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
And the basket by Jackson.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. You had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready to help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Portis against Jokic. There's the pick. Shot from the top of the key, and it's good for two. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Last game we saw him score 32. No good on the shot. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Brown. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bucks trail. To the paint. Portis can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Brown. Still yet to score. Here's Pickett. Off target with his three. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Inside, here's Jokic, and he makes that one. Jokic has got 6 points.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Giannis. Outside Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's Jackson with the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. With the fadeaway. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 4. Jackson from long range. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Love seeing Dame distribute the ball like this, showing how unselfish he can be.
Jokic with it. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he makes the first. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. They kick it out to Green. And the layup's good off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. In a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Look at Milwaukee. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Pickett, still scoreless. From the baseline. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive, using that size around the rack.
Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard. Pickett passes to Brown. Pass to Jokic. Brown goes up again. Rebound, Milwaukee. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Denver with the ball after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside for Jackson. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Green, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lillard from outside. They get it back. Giannis on the phone.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Brown. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Portis. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Pickett, no good. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Defensive foul.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. A muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. All reads checked in for Bobby Portis. Kelly Oubre comes in for Green, and Trent subbed in for Jackson. That's good from Antetokounmpo. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And the first one drops. Landry Shamet's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That one is no good. Bucks leading by 4. Fires from way outside. And it's Shamet missing. Porter looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Ayton kicks to Porter. Denver gets it back. Pass to Shannon. And the layup is good.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
1:27 left in the first quarter. Here is Lillard. He has 5. Oubre on the wing. Reed with it. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here he goes. Nifty move. Rebound, Milwaukee. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shamet the pass to Reed. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Shannon. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Over Lillard. And that one's good. Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Lillard with it. It'll count. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under review.
Tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the official.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back at... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Andre Ayton out there with Jokic. And it's Strawther in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Denver shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Giannis outside. Jokic with the steal. Here's Shannon. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. It's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Jokic. Here's Tyson. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's Trent in the corner. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Jokic. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Oubre with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Here's Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jokic.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Denver trails by 8. Here's Shannon. 9 points last game. To the left side wing. Lets it fly. And again, Denver no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tight, he powers through. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Now, here's Trent. He's guarded closely. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Jokic a screen. Down low. And he makes good on the layup. Jokic has got 14.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Jokic trapped for miss. Jokic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Jokic. Stolen away. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Pass to Shannon. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Trent in the corner. Oubre outside. Now Reed. Back to Oubre. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Oubre outside. From outside, off the mark. Denver trails by 5. To the middle. Here's Strother. Pass to Jokic from downtown. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Shannon. Ayton a screen. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. 5th on the list, Jokic.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Green left side. Pass to Giannis. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Giannis. Trying to get something going. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lillard. No good with the layup. Denver trails by 4. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Back to Porter. Here's Brown. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pickett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Lillard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Porter passes to Pickett. Gordon with it. Jokic high post. Charity stripe shot. Not going to go that time. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
First personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at the Nuggets. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing here by 8. Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard. Porter inside. Working on Green. Porter, no luck. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
No good on that one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Good on the second free throw.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
On pass to Gordon. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Green. Lillard outside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a change here. Oubre's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Bucks. Number 3, Kelly Oubre.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pickett. Ayton kicks to Porter. Back to Ayton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Jackson. Denver grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porter. Pass to Ayton. He tries for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Green. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Denver's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Brown. Here's Pickett. Ayton a screen on Lillard. Pickett no good. Lillard left side. Outside for Jackson. Here's Green. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Denver shooting at 36% of the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Now Lillard, 12 points for him. Outside Jackson. Back to Lillard. Portis against Ayton. 6 to shoot. Lillard the pass to Portis. That shot off the mark. Denver trails by 9. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Pass to Brown. Ayton a screen. Fires the 3. Rebound Milwaukee.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Took him no time at all on that one.
3 points.
Portis has got 7 points.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And there it is for him. Pickett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's picked off. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he recovers it. Oh, that was terrific.
Good. Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Lillard finds Jackson. To the inside. Right side, Portis. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Damian, where does that game face of yours come from?
I think it's just the Oakland in me, really. I'm sure a lot of people know about the past, the Oakland point guards with Gary Payton, Brian Shaw, and Jason Kidd. And once you get on the court, it's time to compete. Off the court, I was raised to be a good person, high character person, but on the court, between those lines, everything is out the window. It's time to win.
That 5-1-0's coming out, Damian. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Looking at the East, Jason Tatum.
Reminds me of the Swiss Army knife forward Jason Tatum. It's amazing how well developed a scorer he is at such a young age. What's even more amazing, his fans really get on him when he's not producing at the highest level. A little bit ungrateful, if you ask me.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 8-point game on the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Porter with the steal. Here's Brown. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Lillard from outside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Brown. Jokic with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Pickett. Shoots from the baseline, and again it's Denver. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lillard looking around. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pickett passes to Brown. Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard. Pass to Jokic. Good D by Giannis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He gets that one. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hey, when your big can pass it like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
Jokic with his screen on Lillard. Jokic trying to free himself up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Up again. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Team foul.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Driving in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
You want to talk about mad, crazy verticals? That was ridiculous. And then added in the extended hang time, elevation, and levitation.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential.
And they're number 2 in field goal percentage. Coach is dialing up the right system that fits their personnel.
And to have the fewest turnovers in the league, I know that's a stat that would make any coach happy. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pickett passes to Brown. Here's Pickett. Pass to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon the pass to Pickett. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 6. Lillard up top. He's got 14. Green kicks to Jackson. Now Green. Kicks it out to Giannis. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Back to Lillard. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Pickett. Sweet little floater. Pickett's got 11.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Jackson in the corner. Down low. There's Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Here's Pickett, 11 points in the game. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pickett's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Bucks second.
Every night is a battle on the boards when these two get together. I mean, they're both relentless on the offensive glass and work to create those second chance scoring opportunities.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Lillard's craft is right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Denver trails by 7. Here's Pickett. 14 points for him. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 7. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Jackson. Lillard outside. Giannis outside. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in. Denver trails by 5. Here's Pickett. Pass to Porter. Here's Pickett. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. That's a 2 from Lillard. No good, shot missing. For Denver, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Pickett. 14 points for him. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Portis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Pickett. Gordon with it. Here's Pickett, guarded by Jackson. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver. Bucks leading by 5. Trent, left side. Kicks it out to Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Pass to Pickett for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Portis. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Jokic.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Lillard, bounce pass. Trent outside. And here is Portis. Off target from outside. Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by Jackson. Bucks leading by 7. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Jokic. Milwaukee with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jackson finds Giannis. Jackson looking it over. Antetokounmpo against Gordon. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Nikola Jokic. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Thomas Bryant comes in for Jokic. And it's DeAndre Ayton in for Gordon. Reed is checked in for the Bucks. Kelly Oubre comes in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Strother, defended by Trent. Fires the three. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Back to Oubre. Lillard outside. And he lays it straight in. Lillard's got 23.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ayton a screen on Trent. Strother, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Gary Trent Jr.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Reed. Now Lillard. Now Oubre. He's covered by 8 and finished off by Oubre.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And get passes to Porter. Here's Strother, defended by Trent. And that one's good. Strother. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. Reed finds Oubre. And the shot goes in. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Denver shooting a meager 37% for the game. They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Shannon in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Ayton a screen on Trent. Inside, Jokic. Pass to Strother. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The kick out to Giannis. Oubre outside. The kick out to Giannis. Here's Reed. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Denver trails by 15. Pass to Tyson. To the middle. Here's Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Jokic has got 22.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Dinwiddie passes to Trent. Offline with his 3. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Bucks leading by 13. Dinwiddie kicks to Antetokounmpo. Reed the pass to Trent. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Right wing. Shannon passes to Jokic. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Dinwiddie kicks to Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Steps back. Giannis outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
That free throw, no good.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Trent outside. Jackson passes to Reed. In the corner, it's Oubre. From 6 away. Ayton against Antetokounmpo. Over Ayton. Giannis, no good. Denver trails by 13. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Oubre. Here's Reed. Giannis outside. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Shannon. Jokic with the screen on Oubre. Here's Shannon. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oubre finds Trent. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for 2, Terrence Shannon.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee leading by 10. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Denver grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Shannon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
On defense, the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. To the paint. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jokic.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Jackson finds Reed. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Reed. 4 on the shot clock. Oubre outside. Trying to end the drought. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Ayton, the pass to Shannon. Ayton, a screen on Oubre. And a miss there on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Tipped away. Reed kicks to Oubre. Trent outside. Pass to Reed. Fader on the way. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Reed. Reed's got his 3rd assist on the night. Out to the wing. Here's Shannon. Covered by Oubre. Jokic, big man with the triple.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Such a wide open look. And the Bucks lead by 9. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Ayton. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th. No doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Reed. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Oubre. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Outside Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Denver trails by 11. Pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett. On the clock. A 3 ball, and it's sent back by Lillard. Outside Portis. Strawther grabs the miss. Strawther's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
15 foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Pickett.
First free throw is good. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. The Bucks also with the sub. Green is checked in for Trent.
and just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Pickett. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Pickett. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's the floater. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket from Jokic.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Giannis has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Pickett. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Pickett trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Green. To the wing on the left. Lillard, bounce pass. Green finds Portis. Lillard from outside. And Brown pulls it down. Denver trails by 13. Pickett passes to Brown. Here's Pickett. And here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Here's Pickett. Oh, good with the triple.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Outside Jackson. Now Green. The three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen away. Pass to Brown. Here's Pickett. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Portis. The offensive rebound. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Over to the left wing. With the second effort, the rebound by the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Back to Lillard. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 26 points.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Bucks making a change here.
Denver Dancers.
Here's Pickett, covered by Lillard, and Jokic gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Smith dishes to Lillard. No good on the triple. Denver trails by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Giannis.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Livingston, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots a fader. Basket counts. Jokic has got 39. Lillard with it. Here's Connaughton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, some early struggles, but what got you going?
I'm just trusting myself. I just have confidence in myself. And that's what my teammates want me to do. They want me to stay aggressive. They want me to make the right play. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Sometimes you have a bad game, or you let your teammates down, but at the end of the day, you got to pick it up because your teammates need you. And I'm going to be here for my teammates all day long.
Well, you were certainly there down the stretch, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.